my complaint of the day.
Yeah.
And what's your complaint of the day?
Do you know what mine is? It's trains and people and men. I think, like men not wanting... It's like the battle of the sexes when it comes to seats on trains.
Yeah.
I've noticed that men don't really want to be getting up for us anymore.
They don't.
Or they pretend you don't exist.
No. They don't pretend that you don't exist. They don't pretend that you're... We saw you. But why would I get up? As a feminist. Just kidding. What is your reason that's not going to stream from patriarchy? I thought we were done with that.
Because you're a gentleman.
Patriarchy. So why would I get up? What's the valid reason why I get up? As a matter of fact, I work longer hours. You get up for me. It's your turn.
Yeah, men tend to do more manual labor anyways.
You get up.
I don't see you getting up for construction workers.
You see a construction worker in the bus?
Yeah.
He's been on a roof. Have you done a roof? I've done one roof in my life. One time. Fuck that shit. You... in the summer, on the roof, next time you see a construction worker in the... You get up.
I'm different from Breach. I didn't see you on the Metro. Because that's what y'all asked for. Y'all don't want to be ogled. Y'all don't want to be stared at. Don't worry. I don't even... Yo, the more attractive a woman is, the less I look.
Yes!
That's really how I be. I don't care.
Yes.
I'm not looking. I'm trying to put balance in the force, right?
Yes.
You got these dudes ogling you like crazy. I'll be the opposite end. You might as well be Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not interacting. Not...
You could have the nicest pair of titties. Thou shalt see no evil, see no titties, see no nipples. That's how I be.
Well,
to the valley of the shadow of your bosom. No.
I mean, I gotta admit, I be manipulating sometimes.
Manipulation.
What, you be looking in the fucking window to catch a reflection?
Manipulating.
Okay.
Directly? No.
Never. Yeah. So it's funny to me because we get to a point where we're treating women very equally. And then they're like, well, that's a bit too equal.
Then I'm like, no.
I get up out of my seat if I see an old person.
Yeah.
Or if I see a woman with her child or a man with a child.
Yeah.
I get up out of my seat. Why? Not because of it's because they're older or they're with somebody, who needs it. Somebody's disabled. Okay.
But if you're able,
stand your ass up.
They don't even get up for pregnant women.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's really bad. Like, bring the real men back. How can you see me standing and you're sitting?
It's so bad.
You're a man.
You're a woman and we're equal. See? Busta Rhymes. Everybody rhymes.
Yo, Bill Burr said it best. Some of these ladies treat feminism like a buffet.
Yes.
I'll have a little bit of that.
Yes.
Sitting on the seats? No, we don't want that. Equal pay? Absolutely. Could we have women are now outperforming men in academia? Yes. It's like, yo, chill out. Just.
You're actually
You're
a
actually
man.
a man. You know, if this was the
Yeah.
Titanic, it would be women and children.
Oh.
And it should be the same with the trains.
Let me tell you
Women.
something.
But we've evolved from that. And I need my life saved too.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm on Titanic, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. If you're not my wife or my child, I'm not giving up my life. So why?
I'm kicking babies in the throat.
Yeah.
I'm kicking babies in the throat.
Yeah, Titanic is romantic because it's not real. You think you think Jack is up there sitting at the bottom of the ocean, frozen, thinking, "Man, I made the right choice." Seeing his girl getting piped down by other dudes in the afterlife, I'd become a ghost. Fuck that. You not even my girl, and I'm supposed to sacrifice my life? Hell no. Fuck the Titanic. Fuck that shit. Absolutely not.
No, it's not happening.
That's so crazy. And here's the thing, too. It's not like women revere men when they sacrifice their life. They don't build a shrine. They don't do nothing. They just act entitled. Entitled to you losing your life.
You know what the fucked up thing is?
Yeah.
There are shrines for the Titanic. Men build those.
It's okay to say, listen, I like the idea of men sacrificing for the women, the vulnerable. Fine. Okay, I understand that. But you don't even do it with an ounce of respect or admiration.
No, you're supposed to do that.
Or reverence.
And nobody got...
On one hand, like, y'all be talking shit about these dudes. At the same time, you expected them to sacrifice their life. And it's just like... Why would they?
Ain't nobody gonna have respect for you for something that you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to kindergarten. Sit the fuck up. You're supposed to go.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go. You're not gonna get a medal for going. You're gonna get a medal for succeeding at something. So they're not gonna have respect for you. You're supposed to sacrifice your life.
I'm sorry.
Look, there's no reasoning behind it, But I'm supposed to get up when I see you.
It doesn't need. The
We're
logic is
2024.
you're a man.
Yeah, no.
And also, she says, like, yo, bring real men back. Yo, bring the old women back then. Yeah, if you guys want those guys from the past, y'all need to be the people from the past too. But we passed that. So stop bringing that shit up. I really hate it when people do that. Men, you guys sound just like red pillars. You sound identical to red pillars who say stuff like, oh, women back in the day, the modern women, the what? But what you doing? You talking shit about the modern man. You see how it's two sides of the same coin with a lot of this goofy shit?
Let you want to bring the old people back from the Titanic. Let's be honest. If it was the Titanic, boo-boo, you wouldn't be on the boat, or you'd be on a boat going somewhere else, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, move on.
Yeah. And where did all that self-sacrifice get us? We get us to a point where a lot of women just openly talk shit about men every single day.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, what incentive do men do? They don't feel like they're that valued by y'all.
You actually realize that if the Titanic happened in 2024,
they'll beat us
women
up.
are cooked.
We are pissed.
You're cooked.
We are pissed.
The
They'll even
whole thing is
they
going to
will
have
use
men
you
on
for
it.
the lifeboat. You see, Kate. What's his name? What's his name? Jack. Jack would have used Kate as a lifeboat. It would have sat on her head.
Bruh, it would be so bad. When you actually think about it, the fact that back then it was like this gentlemanly thing to be like, no, you need to live.
Yeah.
Even if I die, it's okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Chivalry.
it's actually on the floor. That is a very, very valid complaint, actually.
Thank you.
Absolutely, I'm glad because I like living. Sorry.
So your life is more valuable than mine. I gotta sacrifice.
I'm not saying my life is more valued than yours. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying may the best man win. There's one lifeboat, one spot. The same way I would compete with another man, I'm gonna compete with another woman. It's the last spot. Whoever wins, and if the woman beats me to it, you know what I say?
Congratulations.
Enjoy life. But why am I supposed to give up the pleasures of life for some idealism? And then I'm just gonna be a footnote in history, and she gonna get no. I'm always for men protecting the women and the children in their lives. Cool. All random, and I gotta die for it? I with this shit, personally.
Because it's so bad.
Honestly.
And I've complained about this, actually. On the show.
Really?
Yeah, it's been one of my complaints.
And what about when it comes to like helping you with the luggage as well? Because I see women be talking about that sometimes as well. Like
It's
guys will
so
see women with
bad.
luggage and they'll just walk past.
They'll walk
I'm like,
past.
rah.
They'll actually
Nah, man. Nah, I'm not. I don't want to be accused of nothing.
See you with luggage and they walked past. I mean, listen, most luggage I see nowadays got wheels on it, so you can pull that bitch.
No, they talk about when you go over the top bin.
I help anybody. I help everybody. Like if I see someone struggling with getting their shit up there,
Yeah.
I just help people.
Yeah.
That's generally how I am. I try to be helpful to everybody. So even if it was a guy, he was struggling to get up there, he's a bit shorter, like I'm helping him. It doesn't matter.
Short kings.
But if you look like you fine, generally like them overheads, it's not that big and you can do it. And also think about this too. Think about this. Sometimes you go to help and the people are just like, what? Did I ask you? Why are you just assuming and put your hands on my shit? So it's one of them ones where it's like, I think it's cool to offer. I think it's cool to help people, but I'm not just going to help you because you're a woman. Isn't that not patronizing?
We're done with that.
Hold-
We're
is
done
it-
with
no,
that.
but isn't it patronizing
100%.
to just be like, I don't think you can do this on your own? Now, if you be like, could you help me? I'm more than happy to. What's wrong with you asking?
and then their response is gonna be like, I could do it, but I want you to do it. Okay, you're lazy.
Here's what kills me too. If you ask most men for help with it, most of them would immediately do it.
But they don't want to ask.
Right.
They don't want to have to ask.
So you expected us to go out of our way to just do the physical labor for you, but you can't be bothered to just be like, hey, could you help me with this luggage? Plenty of people have asked me before. Women have asked me, and I'm like, I'm happy to. Am I less of a man because I didn't do it without you asking? I don't know. To me, it's just this whole conversation, the way it's unfolding, it reeks of an extreme entitlement. You know, the same entitlement that makes you think that the world should bend over backwards without you asking for help. The same entitlement that thinks that I should lose my life so you can live, a person I've never met before. Mm-hmm. What about the women in my life who rely on me? What about my mom, my girl, my children? They no longer have me because I want to sacrifice myself for you. Is that a good thing?
So I'm not even sacrificing my life. I'm sacrificing everybody else around me's life.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. And again, this is the part about it that's the most important. What standard this, whatever. When they speak about men having to die for them, there is no amount of respect for it. They don't speak about it with any kind of sanctity for life. It's an expectation. You should lose your life so I can live. Mm-hmm. The gravity of it is nowhere in their speech at all. And you see it too when people talk about like events that happen in life or whatever. They'll be like 100 people died, including 10 women and 3 children. So like 95% of it was dudes and they're not even like mentioned properly. It's just something about the way that men are just expected to die for others. irrespective of whatever life goals and aspirations they had, that I find a bit gross in this kind of speech. You know what it feels like? It feels like the same entitlement that a lot of conservatives or people have in regards to women and their bodies when it comes to like maintaining things. And it's like, you feel that entitled, but you don't feel the need to support them when they have the kid. You don't need to feel to support them and make sure they have the right services when the children are brought into this world and are growing up. It's like,
It's funny how most people that are pro-life are for the electric chair and or no war and all that shit. Depends on the life, I guess.
exactly.
And they can hear you huffing and puffing or
You even huff and puff
you're like,
louder.
oh God, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And they'll just be like, move out the way.
Or they'll probably even tell you, make sure you don't lift with your back.
Or they'll
Make
be
sure
like,
you lift with
excuse
your
me,
legs.
excuse me. And then
Yeah.
you're like, hi. And they're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, excuse me, please. And then they'll walk past you.
Listen,
It's so bad.
it really is bad.
That is a valid complaint.
All that huffing and puffing, could you help me? Of course. Problem solved. That's all it takes. Could you help me? But you guys are so entitled that even the idea of asking is offensive to you. And then when you don't ask and you don't get what you didn't ask for, then you complain about it on a podcast. It's crazy.
They don't talk.
Bitch, use your words.
They don't talk.
Use your fucking words.
They don't talk, but they want a man that communicates. That's wild to me.
You couldn't hear me going.
That is wild. You can't use your goddamn words to express yourself, but you want the person to communicate. That's crazy.
Bruh.
That is crazy. The level of audacity that it takes to tell someone you need to communicate and you want the person to read off your mind is astonishing. My flabber is gasted. My awe is palled. No.
I just want all the people complaining about this problem, I just want you guys to do a little social experiment. Ask for help.
See what
Ask
happens.
for it and see if the men that you think are so self-centered and don't care about you at all won't get up to help you.
Everybody got their
And
own shit.
99% of men would. They would. But I digress. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. I want to see in the comments below. Y'all can do your debates, by the way. We do have a subreddit where I got this topic from. We also got a Discord where we discuss a lot of these topics. So look in the descriptions below. Both me and him are on Instagram, so if you need the socials, go check them out.